How's it, guys? Welcome back to the channel. We're here with Mr. Adrian Back of Yamaha South Africa, and we're here riding the new Yamaha YZ250X HE, which is a completely South African concept built in South Africa. Am I right, Adrian? Tell me a little bit about the bike.
Thanks, Sean. Yeah, look, we're really excited about this project. We've spent a long time doing development on this. The concept being that our factory provided YZ250X is a great machine for traditional enduro or cross-country racing, but in the hard enduro space, which is reasonably typical to South Africa. There are obviously hard enduro, other hard enduro events around the world, but our South African riding is quite unique, and we've developed a bike that is suited ideally to hard enduro riding now. Yeah, obviously the biggest limitation to the Yamaha product out of the factory was the lack of electric start. So we've fitted electric start from Fish Motor. We've done extensive testing on this product. It's proved to be extremely robust and reliable, and we're really happy with the results so far. We've also adjusted the inners of the gearbox by changing first and second gear to shorter first and second gears. Also manufactured in South Africa, and we've spent 3 years testing that gearbox, but all proved to be extremely robust and reliable as well.
So made in South Africa, so local company again, making shorter first and second gears.
For us, yes.
For us.
Okay,
so
specifically for this project.
Only available in South Africa.
Correct.
That
yes.
is so cool.
Yeah. The flywheel. We would traditionally want to install a heavier flywheel. GYTR do make a heavier flywheel for us. However, it's not compatible with the Fish Motor electric start. So we are taking the standard flywheel and we are weighting it locally equivalent to a GYTR.
Okay, so that's gone up from what weight to what weight?
7 ounces is a standard flywheel. We take it up to 11 ounces. Yeah.
So a lot more low down torque.
A lot more low down torque.
Okay.
Then with our hot climates, and here we obviously get bikes that run hot, so we've fitted a Yamaha fan kit, and that comes combined with PSP radiator braces that have been custom made by PSP to mount the fan kit specifically to that. We also look at the swing arm and the chain guide mount, which we've worked out over the years needs some reinforcing because it has the potential to be knocked off with a rock impact. So we've reinforced the chain guide mount, and we've also changed the chain guide to a GYTR Teflon unit that retakes its shape. The standard unit has got a metal brace around it, and obviously when that gets knocked and bent, it stays bent, and then the chain keeps derailing. So we've eliminated that problem with a Teflon. You're right, memory is what it's about. Takes its original shape again. We also include a PSP rear shark fin in the deal. That's to protect the rear disc from bending, and we include a 69 Designs Teflon bash plate, which also includes linkage protection.
So complete bottom protection underneath the bike, cruising across the rocks, no problem.
Absolutely. Okay. From a battery point of view, we actually installed 2 batteries, one to run the electric start, and that's a anti-gravity lithium battery. It's mounted in the airbox, and we install another battery specifically for the fan. That battery is actually from an RC plane. It's a lithium battery, and it requires a very specific charger to charge it. So we include the charger in the deal.
So we don't have to run around looking for chargers and trying to match chargers and
for the RC plane battery.
Okay.
For the electric start battery, that's no problem. It can be charged with any of the new modern intelligent chargers, and we've got a charging tail included in the bike, so it's a matter of a plug and play. And as long as that charge is lithium enabled, It just plug it in and it charges. The system currently, the electric start system currently doesn't charge the battery, but we are working on developments with the fish motor company, and we're actually expecting the first prototypes to arrive in the next week or two, which we'll do some testing, and if that proves as robust as we want it to be, then we will make that offer, and obviously we can retrofit that at a later stage. The bike is being built specifically for South African hard enduro, and it is off the dealer's floor, ready to go straight to a racetrack.
Okay, so here comes a question, Adrian. You've spoken about you told us about the electric start. Really cool. The bigger radiator, the bigger pressure cap on the rad.
Yeah, I didn't mention that. Yeah, we put a 1.8 bar pressure cap on it, and we include an hour meter as well.
An hour meter. Fork braces, the shark fin, etc., etc. The one thing you haven't mentioned anything is any suspension upgrades.
I mean, it's well known that the OEM supplied suspension from Yamaha, KYB, Triple S suspension is unbelievably good, and in all of our years of racing with pro riders, we've never run anything other than the OEM supplied suspension. So we see no need at all for anybody to have to do anything other than that.
Nobody has to go out there and spend another packet of money to upgrade the suspension. Just go out there and
set it up to the individual rider preferences with the spring rates, getting the rider sag and static sag right, and then playing with their clickers to get to a optimum setting that suits the rider. It's always rider dependent, so the rider will be able to work it out what he needs to do.
Cool. Then the other thing, it's still carburetor. You guys obviously do carb kits and stuff like that for different altitudes, am I right?
Yeah, so the bike will come off the floor jetted correctly. We know exactly what the jetting needs to be, whether it's a coastal jetting or whether it's a high felt jetting. So the jetting is pre-done as part of the deal. If the bike is going to the coast, we will jet it for the coast. If it's a high felt bike, then it will be jetted for the high felt. The other thing that I failed to mention is we also changed the sprocketing over and above the gearbox. So stock sprocketing on the YZ250X is a 14 front and a 50 rear. We now adjust to 1351.
So now you're going to have proper low down pull.
Absolutely, absolutely. And that's come from testing. We're not guessing on this. We've spent exhaustive hours testing into optimum sprocketing, and that's what works in a hard enduro environment.
So Bushmans, the climb out of Bushmans and stuff like that, are we going to see these in the suit in a couple of months?
Oh, they will be there, absolutely. Absolutely.
Lekker.
We've got 2 pro riders that will be riding these bikes at the Roof of Africa.
I see Adam's bike is here, and
Adam Back will be, absolutely, he will be racing a gold, and Brett Swanepoel as well.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
I'm sure every Blue Crew fan, every Yamaha lover out there is going to be out looking for one of these. Where can they get them?
Any of our dealers, countrywide, any of our dealers will be able to assist. They are being produced in our technical facilities at World of Yamaha in Johannesburg, and we are building up a small stock holding, but we're expecting the demand to come through quite quickly. So we haven't got 20 bikes available to go now, but they are rolling through the production line as we speak.
So these are bespoke, hand-built units. So if you buy a bike now, you're going to have number 1 of 20.
Yeah, so we've actually, each bike has got its own little identifying plaque on it as well. Just to make it that much more special.
Lekker.
And right now, bikes 3 of 20 and 6 of 20 are standing with us today.
Oh, right, okay. Lekker. Adrian, thank you very much. We then gave the bikes to Mike Vessels and James Lottering, and this is what they came back with after a bit of fun in the bush.
How's it, guys? We're out here at Titans. Really awesome place, bit of a hot day, and boy do we have a proper machine today. We've got 6 of 20 so far in South Africa, the YZ250X HE, HE standing for hard enduro. So this bike is a factory race bike off the shelf. So it comes with all the extras. If you had to go put all these extras on yourself, it's going to cost way more than buying the bike as it is. They really worked hard to put this bike at a good price with everything you need to race. This Adam Back's going to literally go race the Roof of Africa on one of these off the shelf. So pretty awesome bike, comes with electric start. that is something really awesome to see on a YZ250. One of the most famous bikes ever made. I mean, I used to have one myself, one of the toughest bikes you can get. And boy, what a machine. Super responsive, and they're still running a carburetor on here. And one thing that impressed me is when you're busy going up the rocks, low RPM, it's got torque to just chug up and over the obstacles. I'm not the best enduro rider out there, and this bike made it easy. Cool.
And then next up we go to Lottering to give it a bit of a bash and see how he catched on with the bike and what his review was on it.
How's it guys, my name is James from the Dirt and Trail team. So we're out here at Titans today riding the brand new YZ250X HE. I've just had a good go on this bike, and I'm no enduro rider by any means necessary, but it's an incredible piece of kit. Behind me, as you can see, Mike's coming down the hill, and I think he's doing a lot better than I did. But these bikes come standard, rear disc guard, belly bash plate, comes with a 1.8 bar radiator cap versus the 1.2 bar, and radiator braces as well. The suspension off the bat is incredible as well, because it's the triple S suspension from KYB, and yeah, this is very impressive. Like they're competing with the big brands and big name. Sorry, Mike almost crashed, but yeah, it's what an awesome product. And just to mention that this bike has been upgraded here proudly by us South Africans. Quite a proud moment for us, and it's competing with some of the big name brands out there, especially in the hard enduro sector.
First time on the bike, haven't done enduro in a long time, so we're gonna just take it a bit easy and see how it goes. Maybe I'll learn something new today, but we'll give it a bash. The suspension seems super flush. Obviously being an enduro bike, it's quite important for the suspension. Obviously coming straight from the Yamaha is amazing. So the bike's really flush, the handles are getting really hot, and what I like about it is that it's got so much one-man torque and response. You can do some yeah, so not the best rock rider. Going up the hill again. Always stand on your pegs when you're riding rocks, because you want to have as much balance as possible. But Bike seem really cool. Absolutely loving off.
What was once a rarity, an absolute unicorn, a once-off custom build in somebody's workshop, is now available to you, the consumer, the person looking for that two-stroke electric start YZ250X. It is an actual reality. It's also got a chugga-lugga gearbox with a lower first and second gear. It's got a shark fin on it. It's got proper bash plates at the bottom. It's got radiator braces. It's got a higher capacity radiator cap. It's got 1451 gearing. An absolutely rarity, now available as a production model from Yamaha South Africa. You go out there, you give them a call, and you can order yours today. Well done, Yamaha South Africa. It's about time.